Hello and welcome to another UMPC Portal video, and today I want to show you the Q1P and how the Q1P can perform at lower processor clock rates. This is to basically try and demonstrate how the Q1 Ultra might perform using the best tool we have. There's a feature of notebook hardware control, and I'll just zoom in on that allows you to change the minimum and maximum, if I can get that correctly on the screen. It's called Enable Custom Dynamic Switching, and it allows you to set the minimum and maximum multiplier for the CPU that's going to be used in any CPU speed setting. So I've set it to minimum 600 MHz, maximum 800 MHz, which will lock the processor to those minimum maximums. To make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to use the Q1P in a desktop mode by plugging it into an external monitor and using the organizer pack. You might have seen Hugo Ortega demo this very well on a video last year. So we'll put the monitor in there. So now we've got two screens in an extended desktop mode. I can just show you that by just dragging across the two screens so you can see that's working there. So what I want to do is basically run a few applications, see how the thing performs. We'll start off Windows Media Player, and this is a 2 megapixel DivX, and we'll put that on the big screen there. That will run it full screen. Meanwhile, down here we'll fire off Internet Explorer, and watching the CPU rate, it's at 800 MHz at the moment, and Explorer seems to be working fine. It's obviously a bit slower, but it's working. Fire up Windows Live Writer, and that's working okay too. And then let's also get Windows Journal up and running and see how smooth the text is, and that is also nice and smooth. No problems there at all. In fact, the media player will even go up higher than 2 megabits per second. This is a 6 megabit per second HD video, and while that's running, the CPU is very close to 100%, but I'm still able to do other things on the other screens. In fact, I could probably even get into my Google Mail now without too many problems. There we go, that's firing up Google Mail now. Obviously the quality of the video has gone down a fair bit, but everything's still running. Processor is 800 MHz, and the CPU is locked at about 100% CPU. So basically, for anyone thinking about a Q1 Ultra and how it might perform with a lower clock rate, the 600 or 800 MHz processor, I think this demonstrates that the Intel and GMA GPU, Intel processor and GMA GPU is going to be a good combination, and I don't think there's going to be any problems for anyone that's doing normal day-to-day stuff on UMPC. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it gave you a good demonstration of what can be performed at lower clock rates. Thanks for watching.